All right, here's a quote on education as we continue this commercial-free show here on Rob Schmitt Tonight. We not only fail to hold individual students accountable for poor performance, we have also failed to hold the entire government-controlled school system accountable for its performance since at least World War II. Public education is itself a failure. That's for the Foundation of Economic Education right there, Foundation for Economic Education. Now, if you look closely at the date, that is a quote from February 1, 1993. That's 30 years ago. It's a tad alarming, to say the least, that these problems just continue on for decades and decades and decades. Public education has been failing for a lot longer than that. South Carolina Senator and presidential candidate Tim Scott is here now with us. This is a subject that's very important to you, and it should be more important to everybody in this country. Sadly, it's not. But, you know, when you think about the flaws in education in this country, you know, I remember Betsy DeVos saying, you know, when she was under Trump, that we need to dismantle the entire Department of Education. It sounded crazy at the time, but look at how badly it fails.
Well, there's no doubt. If you're looking at the last 30 years or the last 3 years, or frankly, under Joe Biden, what we see is the same malign behavior being repeated day in, day in, day out. Why? Because the teachers' unions owns, bought and paid for, Joe Biden and the liberal wing of the Democrat Party. And who loses under that scenario? Poor kids, minority kids, rural kids, all lose, because if we do not break the backs of the teachers' unions, we'll continue to see the miserable performance after miserable performance after miserable performance.
How do they, I mean, I don't understand how, because you express it perfectly. You have, I mean, these are the people that have full control in the places that they destroy. I mean, teachers' unions are powerful nowhere more than they are in major cities where we can showcase just how awful they are. We see how they behave. We see their priorities. We see that they care far more about their contract than your kid's education. And that's where they thrive, in the places where they fail the hardest.
Well, Rob, think about Chicago. The head of the teachers' unions sending her child to private Catholic schools while locking in majority minority students in the poorest, underperforming schools, and the cost per student, $30,000 a year, twice the average of South Carolinians. Why? Because she's bought and paid for, sold out to the teachers' unions. We have to have an actual competition K through 12. The only way to have competition is to introduce from sea to shining sea school choice. We must give every single parent and every single zip code a choice that gives their kids the best chance to succeed in life.
Well said. Senator, always good to have you on, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob.